And it's also said that somebody who has never done any exercise, serious exercise, till the age of 50 or 60, and then become health conscious of developing hypertension, heart attack, and BP, and brain attack and all. If at that old age or late age, if we still start doing it even at that age, and progressively increase the amount of exercise you do, the protection to the health that you achieve is fortunately as good as someone who has been actively exercising all throughout their life. I hope you got this point. Even at the age of, it is never late to start doing regular exercises and physical activity. And you shouldn't immediately go to a treadmill and start doing very vigorous exercise. People have developed myocardial infarction and died by starting doing it very vigorously at old ages. So you have to start doing it at a level comfortable to you, in a way which is comfortable to you, suitable to you, but progressively increase it, and to take it to the best tolerable and comfortable levels that you can do it. But do it regularly, and at least for a minimum of 30 minutes a day. That will make you as healthy as far as your protection from these dreaded diseases are concerned, as much as somebody who has been regularly exercising. So that's great, good news actually. Right, and when you do exercise, make sure that you do it in an injury-free manner. Some of these things may not be very important, but nowadays all young people, most of you have 2-wheelers, 4-wheelers, so it's important to always use seat belts when you are traveling. When you are on 2-wheeler, important to use helmets, and that significantly reduces the accident. Has to come only one place, and it's always an accident. You don't have to be wrong. The person coming in front of you can be driving wrongly, but that's good enough to spoil your life or the life of your most beloved people. Instantly, your whole life can change. So make sure it's obsessively stick to the habits of wearing seat belts, and encourage those habits in children from very young age onwards, and make it a practice among all college students, among your peers. I know there are a lot of people from Bangalore, Madras, Cochin, and our own community people are there all over the world, as Kishore had shown this place. And a lot of people start living in multi-story building. Make sure that you live in buildings which have smoke detection screens, fire alarm provisions, etc. Because we may think it may never happen to us, we are careful, but it can happen in the neighbor's kitchen and can destroy your family and not his family or her family. So be sure that you make your place of living safe, and the place where you work also safe. And protect yourself from loud noises in the nearby places. You do file cases or make movements in the community if you are living in a metro to make sure that people don't pollute your surroundings. This can be prevented. There are very strong rules in force now. Only thing is that you have to seek help. You have to get them activated and initiated. Only then they will start making moves for you. They are available and they can be enforced on anybody. Right. The government of India has a lot of health promotion programs, some of them, and all of us as citizens of India have a right to be beneficiaries of all these programs. All of them may not be available to the areas where we are living in, but depending upon our needs, we can tap information from these. And in fact, free surveys are available from all these programs: vitamin A and blindness control programs, diarrhea control programs in children, goiter, thyroid hormone deficiency programs, midday meal program for the nutrition of children, especially for the underprivileged people, which do form a substantial percentage even in our own group. And one of the goals of aryanet is actually to empower them, to bring them up to the levels of the more fortunate people of our own community. And of course the community should go beyond our community to help other communities also. Then only we do start getting respect. So midday meal program from government, from other sources, we can also contribute to these kind of things for the underprivileged children. Iron and folic acid pregnancy program. All make sure that all the people who know when they get pregnant, you tell your friends, ladies, men, that they should take iron and folic acid regularly when they are pregnant. Mental health programs are also now becoming very, very important. As Dr. Madhavan told us the kind of problems that he's being bombarded with. And I know the kind of problems which sometimes even upset the psychiatrist. The way my wife comes and tells me about the complex situations the people are suffering from. And we have very active national mental health programs now, and these are available at every district level. There is supposed to be a psychiatrist, and this is an area which is deprived of it. People like Madhavan are doing some bit, but still I'm sure there are insufficient people around here. The last one is recently added on to the national health program. That is the NCD, non-communicable disease program. We thought we are a developing country, our programs are mainly infections and malnutrition. But we know now that hypertension, diabetes, heart attacks, strokes, they are all cancers, they are all becoming very serious health problems even in our country. And we are having epidemics of these problems as the longevity of the life improves in people. And we have national communicable disease surveillance program, help. These are just being generated in the last 5-year plan actually. We are going to see an upside of these activities also at every health center level in the coming years. Now, a very important topic, prevention in the very old. It's our duty to look after our parents, our grandparents, older people, because they have spent all their life taking care of us. It's important that all people after the age of 65, 70 years start taking daily calcium and vitamin D, because otherwise their bones are going to become brittle and they are going to have, one day they are going to fall and break their bones, and then it's difficult for them to actually get it repaired. Then screening and treatment of cataract and glaucoma. Again, all loss of vision is not cataract, it could be a glaucoma. There are very effective surgeries available for glaucoma, which is a condition where the eyes, pressure inside the eyes goes up. Then properly fitting dentures and proper care of ulcers in the mouth. It's a very serious problem. People think, oh, old age, he has no appetite, poor man not eating. What can he do? He has ate all his life. That's not the way you should look at it. The problem might be a very painful ulcer, a non-healing ulcer. Some of them could even be turning into a cancer. Some of them are simple ulcers due to some bacteria or with specific culture. You can identify them and antibiotics can cure them. And they may not get any other problem for the next 10 years. But left alone, they can erode and can produce osteomyelitis, and there can be very devastating sequelae. Old age, again, the thyroid deficiencies can happen, and that can make a person develop hypertension, that can make them become very irritable, lethargic, sleeplessness, all sort of problems. They become unwanted grandparents in their homes. The problem may be just thyroxine deficiency. So screening for thyroid hormone is very important. Even in the older people, moderate exercise should be done. They know it actually. And immunization for influenza, pneumococcus, tetanus, etc. are strongly encouraged for them, because in the elderly after the age of 70, they do have the immunity if they are given this vaccine, which prevent them from devastating influenza, pneumonia, tetanus, from which they may not otherwise recover if they do get them. Blood pressure management, of course, we all know. Cholesterol, sugar, we already went through all of them. Low dose aspirin daily. Some people also in the West take statins, cholesterol lowering drugs, but that's not recommended because it can produce muscle weakness, etc. It is taken. Now, what are the common cause of falls in the old people? Why do falls are very common? Old people dread them actually. Once I fall, then I will never stand up, I will never walk. That's the fear every old man after the age of 80 goes through. Most of the time the problem is poor vision or poor hearing. They can't take the auditory clues of something behind, and then something knocks somebody, some vehicle or something knocks them down. Poor balance in walking, so even a slightly slippery bathroom can make them fall down, because the normal balance control mechanism is not working in them.